Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight on this fine Saturday Eve? How do I sound? Is the mic okay? Let me check before we begin, as always. Oh, it takes so long. Like, yo, for me, the live hasn't even begun yet. So I can't even check how I sound. Like, what? It's on this much of a delay? Like, I swear to God, I'm on the YouTube screen and it still says waiting for Pistachio. Like, hello, start. I began. There we go. All right, I sound okay. All right, I sound fine. All right, guys, how you doing? How you been? Hey, hater tater. Yo, you know what's funny is somebody sent me the clip that you posted in DMs and then I couldn't find it, but thank God I eventually found it. It was actually Stephanie who sent it to me in DMs, so shout out to you. I appreciate you. And yo, Liz, you're not late at all. I literally just began. You just walked in. I'm at the point of saying hello, checking my levels. You have missed nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not at night. And yo, you know what I think we're going to do after we look around on Twitter a little bit? I think I want to watch, because I was just on my way home. I was listening to Belinda's latest live stream where she's reacting to AK and the Thumb extraordinaire fucking talking about the situation. And I think I want to watch and react to Belinda's because I don't want to raw dog these bitches. Like, I have no desire to raw dog the shit. So I think we're going to watch through Belinda after we're done twittering together. But me oh my, I've got to say, like, I'm thoroughly disturbed. And I don't know if at this point I should genuinely be worried for my fucking safety. You know what I mean? Like, at least energetically, we got piggy poos out here legit wishing death upon me simply because I tell the truth. Because I tell the inconvenient, unwanted truth about their weird, non-friend, fucking internet Chantal hate allies. It's so fucking creepy and insane. Like, you hope I die? You want to see me dead because I tell too much truth for your liking? Like, yo, do you really seriously? Like, let's get serious for a minute. Do you understand how fucking insane that is? Do you even understand how fucking crazy that is? That this bitch is legit out here wanting to see me cease to fucking exist any longer simply because I tell the truth. That is so fucking ludicrous to me. I can't even handle it. Let's listen together. So, Hater Tater, shout out to you. Hater Tater tweets and says, FFG once again saying she hopes someone dies when live on YouTube, this time targeting Peanut. This is ridiculous. No one on YouTube should get away with this. And the chicken shit knows this because she privated the stream. You know what it is? She was probably afraid that it was breaking terms of service, which I'm sure it fucking did. That's why she probably privated it. But it's like, yo, what a sick fuck. What a sick fuck. Out of all of the people in the world that you would want to die, to cease to exist, you're gonna fucking choose me? Like, holy God. It really shows where your fucking priorities are. They're bigums. Like, ugh. You know what I think this is about? I think this is about because I said that no one should be calling her Frenchie. because she's so fucking ugh-mugging horrible. Yick. Let's listen together.
Peanut, I swear to God, I hope your last fucking nod happens while you're live. We've been listening to them for years. We should be able to hear the last one too. Fuck all of you, for real. Ooh. Peanut, I swear to God, I hope your last fucking nod happens while you're live. We've been listening to them for years. We should be able to hear the last one too. Fuck all of you, for real. Ooh. Peanut, I swear to God, I hope your last fucking nod happens while you're live. We've been listening to them for years.
Not only does she want me to die, but she wants to be able to witness my death. Like, that is some sinister level fucking evil shit. Holy hell in a fucking handbasket. Woohoo. Oh, it tickles me pink. You know, it's quite entertaining. And I kind of love it that my truth telling around these parts angers people like this to that degree. Like, that's a talent, if you ask me. I'm proud, bitch. I'm super duper proud. Yuck. Artem M says she's just mad because Hater Tater exposed her 200-pound weight gain. I mean, yes, Hater Tater. Oh, shit. I'm so sad we missed it. Hater Tater says her stream last night was more vile than usual. Yo, does anybody have the archive? Like the proper archive? I would love to watch it together. So guaranteed that she probably privated it because it was against terms of service, without a shadow of a fucking doubt. Liz says people like FFG, Negs, Yaba, and Sam are the type of people to benefit from having their internet taken away. Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. Like, they're only out here showing their own asses and seemingly fucking proud to do so, which is even crazier. Becca says, well, considering FFG is in worse shape than you, she might not get her wish. Dude, you know what's so crazy to me? People out here displaying their own active addictions are still trying to call me the fucking addict. Not only am I an active addiction in their books, but so badly that they hope to see my death as a result. Like, oh my God. Tell me again, oh Miss Bigum's fucking food addict. You've spent how many fucking years online hypocritically talking shit about Chantal's weight, all the while gaining 200 fucking pounds on your own weight loss journey from your hypocritical fat hate Chantal money. Like, you cannot make this shit up. The irony, the hypocrisy, the ridiculousness is off the charts. It's so ridiculous. I can't even believe it's real life at this fucking point. I genuinely cannot. Liz says, and the fact that they prioritize the internet over their own lives, work, families, kids, they cannot even shower and or drive without Chantal or internet drama. Yeah, it's insane. Damn it, Amber says, I've never hated anyone in my life as much as these freaks hate Chantal. Yo, I've never hated anybody in my life as much as FFG hates me. Like, she hates me enough to literally wish death upon me and hope to see it happen live. Do you want to know why? I've never hated anybody. Like, hate is a very strong word and it's a strong emotion. Hate is like, you have to care a whole lot about somebody to hate them. I can be disgusted with somebody's behavior. I can have no respect for somebody, but to hate someone, Like, that is a strong, strong fucking feeling. It takes a level of obsession, of, I don't know, in a lot of cases, fucking envy. It's just so weird. Hate is literally the name of these people's games because they have nothing. They have nothing going on. Hate sustains them. Hate is what gets them through their day. If it's not fucking food being shoveled into their fat, hypocritical gullets, then it's the hate that gets them through the day. Yick. Demaru says she's a very unhappy stack of lumps. Oh, they all are. All right, hold on a second. I want to, what is this? I want to take a sip of my drink. And I also have to run. I have to run to get it too. So give me like a minute and I'll be right back. And then we shall begin. Hold on a second, guys. Samma, how dare you? Lime and pepino? Ah, that's the worst. You know what I'm drinking today, by the way? I'm changing it up a bit today. Today, I am drinking an Arizona Mucho Mango. I got it because it was cheap. It was $1.25. And I like this flavor. Whatever. All right. There are Hater Tater says that is so true. Hate does more to damage the hater. Just look at FFG and her pic from 6 years ago today. She wears her hate. I mean, dude, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. You can tell. You can look. Yo, you guys are saying you love Arizona's, you love Mucho Mango is good, but to be honest, my favorite flavor of all time is the grape. I think it's grape. What is it? Grapeade? I think it's Grapeade. That is my absolute favorite Arizona. They just didn't have it. And then second is Mucho Mango. But I wanna read you guys some tweets before we begin reacting, because some people, they really amazing fucking tweets tonight. Absolutely fucking amazing. Angelina Janae says, nah, Yaba, you don't cry and act like a victim now. You took the money, swung your ego around, told people who donated to go fuck themselves, projected onto an innocent man, laugh at people who you think are struggling financially, all because you can't control your wife's reckless mouth. Abso-fucking-lutely. What's this one? Okay, for all you boo fucking hooing about Jabba and her not being responsible for who helped her spawn, no one says it is her fault. However, lying about profiting upon and the continued victimization of an innocent child is her fault. That makes her scum. I think there's more. If she wants to bow out, then she needs to do the right thing. Return or give all the money she made off these lies back or to the victim. Remove the lying false obit, replace it with however you want to lie about that scumbag, but do not include his victim. You know, it's a really good point. And again, I've got to reiterate, no one I've heard discuss this talks about the victim, their name, the situation, other than that this man is who he is, the monster that he is. I've not heard anybody mention the victim at all other than fucking Sam and Yaba. All I've seen and all I've heard is them fucking disgustingly attempting to use this poor victim as a human fucking meat shield to try and deflect from their own disgusting fucking behavior. That's what I've seen. That's what most people have fucking seen. Ida says, Yaba was crying about the people lying about the situation and asking, why is it okay to lie? You tell us, Yaba, if it's okay to lie about Owl, Gigi, Belinda, Charlie, Foodie Beauty, Callie, Damn It Amber, and many, many more, you can criticize people without lying, going IRL and defaming them. She was crying out of frustration because she knows she and her wife fucked up. Instead of acknowledging this and apologizing, she's trying to blame her online enemies for things that they never did. Yaba, log off, get professional help for the sake of yourself and your kids. I could not fucking agree more with that. Like, absolutely. And wait, I'm sure you guys watched the Belinda shit. You can't imagine the fucking ridiculous shit that AK and her fucking thumb friend were saying in regards to this situation. We're about to react to that next. It was so fucking ridiculous. DW Duck says they're held to the same standard. Don't cry when you make the rules and the rules come back and smack you in the face. There are no double standards. If you give it, you better take it. Stop with this blaming others as bad as them to bring it up. The rules are set and you fucking made them. I could not fucking agree more with that shit. Yo, how funny was that? It's so funny. We're going to hear it. Belinda gives them the nickname Tweedleree and Tweedle Thumb. Oh, it had me fucking laughing out loud while I was walking by myself. Fucking amazing. Hater Tater says most are not talking about the victim. Who would? People are talking about Yaba and Sam using this the way that they did. Abso-fucking-lutely. By the way, Hater Tater, what are you doing? Do you want to come on with me, by the way? What are you doing? Are you busy? Do you want to come on and stream with me? Let me know. I'll send you the link on Twitter. Are you busy? Can you stream with me? Hater Tater says, if this was Foodie Beauty and it involved Salah, that sucks. Hater Tater says, I can't. My internet has been iffy. Oh, I'm so upset. All right, let's react to it. I didn't queue it up. Let me find Belinda's recent live stream. Like I said, guys, I refuse to fucking raw dog AK's stream. So we're just going to watch it through Belinda instead. Hillbilly Belinda. This is the one, right? Yes. All right, let me share this. Wish death upon me. It's all right, Hater Tater. I wish you could come, but I understand. I'm super disappointed, though. I need you. But I get it. Oh, I have to stop sharing Twitter first. And then Yaba and Sam's friend come to there we go. All right, see, I was watching it, so I got to rewind it a little bit.
Our group over here can figure out what the problem is. Can you read it? That's me replying to her earlier because she said I stole money. Read her reply here.
I never once accused Yaba or Sam of...
All right. Al covered it and talked about it, but I think the first one to talk about it was Negs. Okay? Covered it, talked about it, did a horrible fucking job, said some horrible fucking shit. Okay? Al covered it and just read it and showed respect during that. But because those two people covered it and talked about it, I was linked in with all them, if I'm remembering correctly. Al and the Griff Gang, okay, Griff Gang is us. I hadn't said shit. In fact, I said I wasn't going to talk about shit, you know? Al and the Griff Gang. Belinda, Gigi, and the Griff Gang. Gigi, Al, Negs, and the Griff Gang. Talking about this, talking about that. Let's see. I got a damn screenshot somewhere. this. I hadn't said shit. Nothing. But here she is linking me with it because she wanted me to be in with that. Hunch, DC, Belinda, Snifford, fat ass Chantal. Oh, and Chantal was talking about.
Yeah, yo, that's another thing that I really can't fucking stand. The way that these people talk, they'll blame one person for everybody else's actions or words. You know what I really hate about Yaba? What she does often is she will see a one-off comment on Twitter and then just immediately attribute it to the grift gang at large. Like, how about talk to the person who made the comment, you fucking idiot? It's so disgusting. I hate it so much.
About it too. Okay, so of course it had to be me and Gigi telling Chantal what to say about it. I have never talked to that woman personally. I've sent her a few super chats.
Wait. I don't want to switch screens again. I'm so pissed I forgot to do this. I'm not going to share Twitter again, but I do want to read this to you. Chantal made a community post that she now deleted, but let me read it to you. I'm not going to share screen again though, but listen to this. It's so amazing. I don't know why the fuck Chantal deleted this community post because it was all fucking facts. Listen to what she says. She says, "Oh, yabba dabba doo. So it's okay for you to strike Hillbilly Belinda on false copyright claims and rage quit your stream because you didn't like her video title about you, but you can make ones like this? You are a clown and a hypocrite. LOL. And you want to know why it's okay for others to react to your situation, your deceased baby daddy being a pedo, and put out the narrative they do and not treat you like a victim? Because your wife made a post after he passed condemning people for talking bad about him because he was a war veteran. Oh, and putting the victim's name in his obituary is also disturbing. You also call everyone else a pedo, including me. But anyway, I am beyond bored giving you attention. Just once again pointing out what also makes you a huge lol cow in girl world. The fact that you are so thin-skinned that you rage quit and cry when anybody talks about you. The deflection is also real with your stream title, calling me a pedo, laughing my ass off. I really have no words. You do realize that you are the one who had 3 kids with one, right? And why do you make my skin look worse in your thumbnails? Laughing my ass off. You are clearly big mad all the time. It's quite psychotic." Why did she delete that? Like, what? It's like the few times that Chantal is absolutely making sense and speaking facts and just defending herself. I don't understand why she fucking deletes the stream. I mean, the post. Dropfoot says, "Why was Sam defending Jesse? It makes no sense. Did he leave them money?" There is money involved, and I think there was conflict within the family because of that, like conflict with his mother. But that's besides the point. But she wasn't necessarily defending him, but what Sam did was she posted and wrote a obituary painting him. Oh, and she did make a Twitter post painting him a war hero, a fucking respected war veteran. And she did so to try and weaponize it against, the people on the internet who were criticizing them. That's what they did. They used a literal fucking monster to try and weaponize and lie and try to paint him a fucking war hero, to weaponize that against, her online enemies. That's what she did. That's what they did, because absolutely fucking Yaba co-signed it. Disgusting. All of it's disgusting. What kind of a fucking delinquent, degenerate fucking piece of trash do you need to be willing to do that? Like, there's no enemy fucking great enough that would make me willing to do such a thing. Fucking ever, man. Like, holy shit. Anyway, let's get back to Belinda's stream.
maybe one or two. That's to get on their fucking nerves, and I show up in her chat to fucking piss them off. And that's it. So glad you have this as a
Wait, I'm
weapon.
gonna skip a bit.
Especially Uncle Sal and Gigi, because they said bad, no meanie words to her on the internet. Yeah, she sure as fuck did. What I want to say, hold on. Is this real reality? No one on this side. No, okay.
Her child being inappropriate and like on live streams and stuff like that. But he said, oh, if you're using.
See, look, keep putting them up on the screen. Okay, that's fucking fabulous. You got to go pick a number. This is Scotty, their best friend, another person that's in Sam and Yaba's chat, saying all kinds of fucking shit, hanging out with these motherfuckers in this chat, which Yaba and Sam hang out with. Keep that in mind. You got to pick a number at the glory hole. That's the only way he'll respond to you, calling stuff. Talking about Gigi.
This against anybody as a weapon, you're a piece of shit because a child is involved. Yeah. But then he's doing this. So but he even said that. Like there's a tweet that I found today, and I know Lisa found it too, where he was like, you're misquoting me once again. You're taking my words and twisting them. I never once accused Yaba or Sam of what happened being their fault, because how could it be, right? And then we have this clip of him on Twitter, literally like tonight, screaming and like angry. Like, how did you not know you were with him for 14 years? You had to.
I mean, where it's so crazy. She makes these allegations against the Gaining Ground. If that clip exists, why the fuck don't you have it queued up, and why aren't you playing it? Like, seriously, the fuck?
To have known. I mean,
are we gonna play it?
No, because it doesn't exist.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
But if Gaining Ground did say something like this, I didn't hear him say it, but I would imagine what he means is something that I've said as well. One does not just become a pedophile. One is always a pedophile. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't wake up at 42 and just become like the pedophile fairy comes and fucking, points her wand in your direction. No. If you are a disgusting fucking animalistic criminal pig rapist, I'm pretty certain that you were born that fucking way from Jump Street. I would imagine that if he said anything to that effect, that he was coming from that direction. No, you're gonna fucking argue with that? Doesn't make it Yaba's fault. It's just a factual fucking statement. You feel me?
That like I'm just like.
Jewel says, Yaba referring to that stuff is not the same as laughing at kids suffering. Not even close. Like, what the heck? Where have I laughed at kids suffering? I've never done that. And I wouldn't do that. I've laughed at Yaba and Sam for their bullshit, but I have never sat over here and laughed about that. Never.
Are you serious? Like, I don't know. Like, if
I might laugh during my stream, so if I start laughing.
Ravenstar says, I just watched that clip on AK's Twitter. It's there. What does he say, and where did he say it? I've never heard the clip. I have her blocked, so I can't even look at her Twitter. Why didn't she play it in stream? I hope she plays it eventually, because I'd like to hear it myself. Like, what stream was he on? Where did he say it? I would love to hear it myself.
At the beginning of my stream and then talk about something serious? Are you dumb enough to think, oh, that's Belinda laughing at?
Yes, definitely.
Is that important to you to like hurt somebody's feelings? I don't know that this is.
Yo, tweet it at me right now. I want to hear it. I want to hear the context, and I want to hear what he actually says. Please tweet it at me. I'll play it in stream too. Let me unshare this and just share Twitter while we do that. Liz says, I think Gigi said the same thing. People in my memory is goldfish. I don't even know, because I never heard him say it ever. That's why I want to make sure to actually listen. Let me see. Hold on. Let me share Twitter again. Are you gonna at me on it, Donna Morte? Anybody who has it, please at me on it on Twitter. You're on your sneaky Twitter? Dude, if anybody knows where it is, could you please at me on it? I think it's super important that we be fair and actually listen to the clip together. To listen to what was actually said, you know? Mm-hmm. Nobody's fucking adding me on it. Donna Morte says she has it on hers. Trying to look for it. No. That's not it, is it? You tweeted it at me? Hold on, let me refresh again. There we go.
Role model. You are nothing anybody should ever want to be. You are a cautionary tale. 16 years with a man, and we're expected to believe there were no signs? We're expected to believe that, Yaba? Go fuck yourself. Men don't start touching children at 41 fucking years old. Is that why you're mad, Yaba? Is that why you're angry? Is there something else out there somebody's going to stumble upon? You are not a role model. You are nothing anybody should ever want to be.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't disagree with what he just said at all. I don't disagree with him at all, man. Like I said myself, and like I've said myself, you don't just get fucking hit with the pedo fairy at 41, 42 years old. You're fucking born a delinquent, fucking animalistic pig from birth. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's saying it's her fault. He's just saying, was there really no fucking signs? Like, let's listen again just to be efficient.
You are not a role model. You are nothing anybody should ever want to be. You are a cautionary tale. 16 years with a man, and we're expected to believe there were no signs? We're expected to believe that, Yaba? Go fuck yourself. Men don't start touching children at 41 fucking years old. Is that why you're mad, Yaba? Is that why you're angry? Is there something else out there somebody's going to stumble upon? You are not a role model. You are nothing anybody should ever want to be. You are a cautionary tale. 16 years with a man, and we're expected to believe there were no signs? We're expected to believe that, Yaba? Go fuck yourself. Men don't start touching children at 41 fucking years old. Is that why you're mad, Yaba?
Dude, I agree with him. I fucking agree with him. And I've said almost exactly the same thing myself. You know? I know it's definitely possible that, you know, people, monsters of this degree, they do definitely go to great lengths to hide their depravity. So it's not a necessary definite that there would be signs, but I don't think it's an unfair question to ask, especially with what we know about this fucking individual. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think the way that AK classified what he said was accurate or fair either. I don't think it was fair how she classified. He didn't blame her. He simply asked, was there no signs? That's asking a question, not making an allegation. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, and happy birthday, Franette. Franette, happy birthday. Oh, I hope you had a good birthday. Can we all say happy birthday to Franette in chat? Everybody give hearts, give balloons. Happy birthday. Okay, I'm going to unshare this. I want to continue listening to AK stream through Belinda. It's so annoying to fucking flip around and unshare and share and blah, 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 blah. Share screen. Here we go. Let's continue on with this horrendous shit.
Is really the way to go about doing it, you know? No, and I think that they're mad because Yaba and Sam have a lot of like core support, right? Like people that have watched them for years and people that know them and, like know that.
Here's their best friend over there. Come on, Sarah Locklear, you need to come back streaming. So here's Scotty wanting her to come back and abuse her kids on the live stream. Is that what? Of course he's wanting to see that, right? Great.
That's another thing too. Constantly trying to hold Belinda and other people accountable for the actions of a fucking viewer. Like Belinda has thousands of fucking viewers. Do you really expect her to be aware of and also be able to hold a grown fucking adult? Like Belinda's not anybody's mother. When Belinda became aware of what that disgusting bitch did, she shunned her. She escorted her out of her community. Like you should, like you do. What more do you expect? Like, just listen to the double standards that AK is constantly fucking speaking this entire fucking time. It's ridiculous.
You need to come back streaming. Don't let Clifford the drunk and Belinda scare you away, Queen.
They're not these people that
I can't stand this motherfucker right here. Okay, that's the fallout that me and Bridget had. Was part of it was her supporting this right here. Hell no.
They're being painted out to be. They're the wrong.
And as long as this motherfucker's over there in eggs, I'll just tell you straight up. As long as this motherfucker's over in eggs and DC's chats or whatever, DC's in particular, you will not see my ass over there neither. Hell no.
Community to try to go after like that because it's not going to stick. Yeah. Because there's nothing to stick to. There's nothing that they did wrong in that situation.
Oh, she put them all on the screen. Thank you. And Scotty saying, don't make Belinda cry. I feel like I need a group hug. I'm just reading their chat because that's the best part because they suck. Okay. Kate Winslet, bye. Where you going? I feel like I need a group hug after today's support group. Don't mind me over here. These people are insane. Hey, B, how are you?
You know what's so crazy? Raven Star says Locklear is a grown-ass woman. No one's responsible for Locklear but Locklear. The double standards is fucking insane. 111, by the way, I always like to point it out when there's angel numbers, 111 people in chat. Anyway, the double standards are insane. AK is saying how disgusting it is that everyone is trying to blame Yaba for what her ex did, even though that's not what anybody's doing, all the while trying to hold Belinda fucking accountable for what some fucking stranger viewer out of thousands did on her own fucking stream. Like, it's unbelievably fucking ridiculous. It's so inconsistent, hypocritical, fucking ridiculous shit. I can't even believe the audacity.
These people are crazy.
The person who's at fault is dead.
Oh, I get what you're saying now, Kate.
I don't know how this is a situation. I don't know why it keeps being discussed because there's nothing. They didn't do anything.
No, they didn't.
And it's one of the most bizarre.
They did not have anything to do with what that man did. My point is their behavior.
Yeah, for AK to say they didn't do anything, that's inaccurate. The fact is that what he did is not Yaba's fault. That's the facts. What that monster did is not Yaba's fault, and it's not her fucking responsibility. But the things that she did surrounding that fact, the way she tried to weaponize it against others, the way she's trying to hide her hands now and play the victim, the way she is falsely called Gaining Ground and others child sex predators while having actual proximity to a real one, like these are the things that Yaba actually did.
Months after the fact. Months after the fact.
Fucking weird ways of trying to hurt people in this community that I think I've ever seen. The one thing that they all claim that they are, the most against, they're actively hurting children now because they hate two fat lesbians.
How the fuck is anybody hurting children? Do you understand? This is such a disgusting narrative because this is them using this victim as a human shield. They are the ones who are displaying some really disgusting behavior. We are all talking about Yaba and Sam's behavior surrounding the subject. Has nothing, and they're using this victim as a fucking shield. Like, I'm so disgusted with all of this. Every time I think that these people cannot fucking go lower, they somehow manage to do so.
Lesbians, that much. And they
Why is it silent?
Excuse me?
Huh. The hell is going on?
You know how many times I sit through Samantha reading through Mason's obituary? Do you know how many times I've seen a clip of Samantha claiming a...
Yo, and I'm gonna jump the gun a little bit because Belinda will say this a little bit later in stream. But do you know how fucking rich all of this bullshit moralizing coming from AK is? Belinda will tell us in a little bit how many times the fucking bodega have tweeted Belinda's deceased child's obituary at her. Do you know what kind of a fucking monster it takes to tweet to tweet the obituary of a deceased child to their mother over some fucking bullshit internet drama? But please, AK, please try and read anybody the fucking riot act. Are you fucking stupid? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, fucking ridiculous.
late son as her deceased child and making money from it. AK, why don't you put something on the screen to back your shit up? Because you're a lie.
You don't even really hate them. This is just like fucking drama.
You're right, Frango. Explanations are not fucking receipts. Facts. I'm still waiting on them to play this clip of Gigi's.
Dude, they have done some of the most disgusting things regarding children. No Spoon says Sam did that at Negs too. Dude, what, you know the person that AK is streaming with right now? The person who accidentally showed themselves to look like a thumb and then lied about it. Do you know what Sam tweeted at her? Tweeted, this person has a brother who committed suicide, and Sam tweeted their obituary and said some disgusting things at her when they were enemies. These people have no fucking line in the sand. Like, I don't think I need to describe or explain to you guys the level of fucking evil it takes for somebody to be willing to do that, to use a deceased family member to try and upset a fucking online enemy. Like, that is so disgusting. You don't get to fucking tell anybody anything. You don't get to cry about anything ever if you're willing to do that. You have set the standard. You need to be willing to follow the fucking rules, to follow the border that you've created. This is the world that you want to fucking live in. You've made your bed. Now you need to fucking lie in it. If you don't like the rules you've set, then change your fucking behavior. That is it. That is it.
Supposedly from Twitter saying whatever the fuck it was they said he said. It's a lie.
For them, you know? In 2 seconds, they'll be friends again, just like fucking Negs and Gigi. Oh, God.
They're not fucking friends.
Don't even get me started on that. That's just, I mean, yeah.
Okay, why in the hell do you even have this dumb bitch right here on the stream with you? She don't say nothing. That's your yes, man.
I'm more mad about that because that started the entire fucking fight with Gigi to begin with. Yeah. We were talking to Negs and he was like losing his fucking mind. He's the devil. He's Satan. How could you? You know he's going to turn on you. He always does. And I know for
bitch, show it.
And he did, right? Like, are y'all friends now? No, because this bitch doesn't have friends. She will ping pong around to whoever will fucking have her in an attempt to make any fucking ally who's willing to, you know, hate the same people that she does. Doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter what they've done. She has no ethics. She has no ethical or moral fucking standards. She has shown that to us. So for her to sit here and try to fucking read anybody the riot act and say, how could you, how dare you? Like, the answer is fuck you. Are you fucking serious? Wake up, bitch.
Show it. Show it. Show the fucking screenshots. Bitch.
Slimer Rocks, listen here. Says our exclamation points in question. Oh my God. So somebody some of the report group, that's their new name. Okay. I forgot who said it yesterday, but the report group is their new name over there. tried to come at me on Twitter. You just want to see it? And I realized, I thought, oh my God, this is the kind of people that they got representing. I can't.
Yo, Raven, what are you doing? Do you want to come on stream with me? I know we don't know each other well or anything, but what are you doing? Want to stream with me? Want to react to this with me? You stream, right? What are you doing, Raven? Can I send you the link? Want to stream together right now? I need a friend. I need a partner. I'm waiting for your response until I continue. You do stream, right? Okay, good. I thought so. All right, Raven, do you want to come stream with me? What are you doing? Should I send you the link? Amber Chick says Raven Star is wonderful. Yeah, doesn't Hater Tater stream with Raven Star sometimes? Am I wrong? Oh, she's not answering me. All right, we'll continue until she answers.
Yeah. I think I retweeted out. No. I'm just going to show you, okay? And I'm just going to remain silent for just a second. And you tell me, see if our group over here can figure out what the problem is. Can you read it? That's me replying to her earlier because she said I stole money. Read her reply here and tell me what's wrong.
Man, the explanation points are unnecessary. I just asked a question. I maybe wouldn't respond this way. Those are fucking question marks. What do you mean? Where'd she go? She's not answering, Selma. I think she left.
Dumb is dumbing, honey. So I tell you what, you can keep this tenacious H over there. You can keep them in the report group. In case you can't see it if you're blind like me. I say to response to something, receipts that I stole money. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, because I was pissed, okay? This person, tenacious H, says, ma'am, the exclamation points are just unnecessary. I just asked a question. I maybe wouldn't respond this way. And then covers face like they're embarrassed. Yeah, you ought to be. You ought to be embarrassed. Because there's not exclamation. My response was, honey, those are not exclamation points. Those are question marks. She hasn't responded back. I guess these question marks identify as an exclamation point. That'll probably.
What a weird thing to say, and how embarrassing to say something so stupid and then be fucking wrong at the same time. What an idiot.
Be their response. Whatever.
For a fact.
That's amazing.
Gigi knows that Negs is going to turn on him, and Negs knows that Gigi's going to turn on him. But that's not what the way we went into that fucking, let's be friends again. We were really genuinely trying to be friends again. Yeah. Yeah.
And so you were really trying to be friends with Negs? No, yo, mama, did you get it? I seen like a little clip, but then, she fucking deleted the damn video as far as I can see. But I'd like to see it.
I mean, I think that, even when I had said, water under the bridge with Negs, I really thought that he was changing. And that's, or working on himself as he.
Bitch, you don't think nobody was changing? You didn't give a fuck, man. You have no standards. You'll take whoever will fucking have you. Fucking ridiculous.
Now claims that he is, again, it's just like. It's a lie. It's DC's fault. Yeah, it's DC's fault.
It's fucking DC's fault now. FFG raged. I don't know, Lex. I've heard like a little clip of her back to calling me the same old shit, noodlehead racist. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
We did not expect her to fucking.
Yo, if anybody knows of anybody who has archived that FFG stream where she wishes death upon me, Hater Tater says that it was one of the most vile streams that she's done. If anybody has an archive of that stream, please let me know, because I would love to react to that in its entirety.
Cover for that fucking psycho.
because I made Yaba cry, I reckon. But, you know, and shouldn't be talking about that on a YouTube channel while she talked about it and got super chats. I bet she made bank last night.
The way that she has, like, you know, very, very deeply and sincerely, she will lie for that man. You know, he'll be holding the fucking knife and just murdered somebody, and she'll be like, he didn't do it.
And she'll say he's mentally ill and he had a, you know.
You know how rich that is coming from AK? She's talking about DC right now, saying that DC will lie for negs. And yes, she will. That is absolutely accurate. I've criticized DC for it myself. And I think it does negs no favors to enable his bullshit. But it is extremely rich coming from AK because she does the exact same in regards to tragic. So it's like, yeah, you may be speaking facts, but you're not the one to say it because your hippo ass does the same shit, dude.
Freak out, whatever. He's human. He's human. But and
They don't realize, all right, Steph, they don't realize that, yeah, DC probably would fucking do that. However, they don't realize what they're saying. AK would do that for tragic too. We've seen her do it. French fry girl wanted Peanut to die for going at Yaba. What?
Correction, Belinda. She wants me to die because I tell the inconvenient truth. That's actually why she wants me to die. You know, the truth is not welcomed around these parts by these particular fucking hippos.
These people.
and Peanut's like, yes, he had a human moment.
Yeah, human moment.
He's a human moment.
So that's the other thing. It's like, okay, so there's this comment, the cruelty is another level. But you were saying the stream from Yaba this morning. I didn't see the whole.
Did you hear what AK just said? She's laughing. They're laughing about me saying that Belinda was having a human moment when she began to cry. Again, the absolute fucking hypocrisy and double standards. She will laugh and make fun of Belinda crying, yet at the same time expect everybody to have a heartfelt fucking reaction when Yaba puts on fake fucking crocodile tears. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oy, oy, oy.
thing. Yeah, I feel like I need a group hug after today's support group. Don't mind me over here. Yeah, so like if you
These people need a hug after today's report.
coming.
saw that stream, you would know that
Yes, you're coming. Okay, wait. Do I follow you on Twitter, Ravenstar? I don't think I follow you. Fuck. What's your Twitter handle? I gotta send you the link. What? Yo, can somebody at me on Raven's Twitter so I can send her the link? Do you follow me, Raven? Let me check. I don't even know if I follow you. Okay, wait, she tweeted me. You got to follow me back, I think, so I can... Oh, no, I can message you. Okay, I'm sending you the link right now. Sent it. All right, good. Oh, I'm so glad you're coming on. I got it. I sent it to you. I DM'd it to you. Ooh, 111 again, guys. Angel numbers again in chat. What a lovely surprise. What a lovely day. I guess I'll keep playing it until she comes on. Because I don't know if she's going to be quick or not. We'll continue till she comes.
Yaba got really upset and she ended it abruptly, right? Because Belinda started like coming at her. I don't know if she was streaming at the same time.
That's not what happened. I started coming at Yaba. No. Just brush by it, AK. I see what you're doing, honey. Just brush.
I think it's such an interesting way to describe it as coming at Yaba anyway. Like it's unwarranted or like it's based in fiction. No, everybody's calling Yaba out for her fucking behavior and holding her accountable for her bullshit. That to me is very different than coming at somebody. Do you know what I mean?
Bah. So I'm snapping
here
Yaba
she is.
being a petty
Hold on.
bitch. Okay, because I
Here's Raven. Hello.
Hello. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, yo, have you been covering this stuff at all? I don't even know.
I due to my own personal past and my own history, I have chosen not to cover this on my channel because it's like a very sensitive topic for me.
Oh shit, I didn't know
So
that.
no, it's okay.
Are you comfortable to talk about it here like this or no?
Yeah, I am. And if there's something, like I'm not comfortable commenting on or whatever, I'll just tell you, like, it's not, a big deal. But you know how it is when you say stuff on like your own channel. So I'll just come up here and fuck up your shit. I won't. I'm not like that.
No, listen, speak however you want, say whatever you want. It's a free for all round here.
Yeah. And I do a great impression of you, by the way. I just want to.
You?
Yes.
Oh my god, do it. Will you do it for me?
Wah. Wah. Oh my god, guys, I've got my Gatorade glacial cherry. I'm gonna air out my meat flaps. What do you mean?
Ooh, do you know what's fucked up? To me, that sounds more like FFG.
I'm trying to pin it down because I'm trying to pin it down. I've got to get some of your inflections a little better, but I'll get there. I'll let you know when I've perfected it.
I think it's the voice. I think the voice you're doing is more similar to FFG.
Yeah. What do you mean? You're very nasally. So where FFG is just like pure hate in the throat.
Yo, do you know who you sound like a little bit?
Who?
Owl.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. Something about the voice.
Might be. I kind of have that. I'm originally born and raised in Chicago, but I've lived in Reno, Nevada for 25 years. So I kind of have that Cali inflection. I don't know.
Ooh. That's funny.
Mike Wazowski, always watching. Sorry,
yes,
I didn't mean to derail.
The monster that, I love her.
Yeah, Roz.
Yes. Great. I identify with her. I know I sound like that.
Well, thanks for having me up. I do watch you. I do enjoy you. I do criticize you from time to time on occasion, but I think
about what? About what?
I don't know, just like random ass stuff. I just know, like, I've mentioned you in the past, and I don't want somebody to DM you and be like, Raven has said stuff about you. And it's like, but you're one of the few people that is like actually open to criticism. You know what I mean? Where you'll be like,
I enjoy it. That's why I would love. We don't have to do that now, but I enjoy conflict. Like I enjoy the back and forth of it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm starting to.
Dude, there's nothing anybody could tweet me that would make me be like, oh, fuck her then. I would never do that.
And listen, guys, it's okay
to disagree.
Yeah. And like criticize somebody and be like, I enjoy this person, but I don't enjoy these aspects, or I disagree with this, or when they do that, but I still like them and support them, and like we're cool. Like there's nuance has been lost.
Yeah, dude, people, especially, I can't believe all of these adults, people need to get really familiar with the fact that it is okay to disagree, to criticize somebody. That doesn't have to mean that I hate you and that we're fucking enemies now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how I try to, operate. Like a lot of people can't handle my chat because like my chat is very mixed, especially as of late. So I get people from like all over in there, and everyone kind of has brain sparks. And I'm like, I'm not gonna censor. There's only 3 people that are blocked on site, and 2 of them are on panels that Belinda's watching. So,
oh really,
fuck you guys.
So wait, what do you mostly cover? Like, what do you do reactions? Like, what do you do?
Oh, I'm all over. I'll talk about FFG. I've been talking about Russ lately because he's a fucking freak.
Well, dude, I was cool with him for a short amount of time, but after he pulled that shit, I haven't even looked in his direction. Yeah. What has he been up to?
So I was like, you tell these different stories and lies, and like what the fuck? Because it's like everybody forgot Russ was a creep and was like, oh, come hang out because you're funny. And I was like, no.
For me, it was never come hang out because you're funny.
No,
For
not
me,
you.
no, but do
There
you
were
want to know what it
others.
is? Do you know what it is for me? I was like, he obviously desperately needs some actual real life human interaction because it was clear to me from Jump Street that he was telling tall fucking tales.
Yeah.
One of my biggest things was I was so badly trying to convince him that it's not necessary. Like you don't have to lie.
Yeah.
Just try and just be yourself. Like people will give you a chance. People will maybe enjoy you, but the lying really puts people off. Like that does the absolute opposite of what you intend it to do.
Yeah, and then just making shit up and being weird and creepy. Like when Russ is just being goofy and funny, I don't mind him. Like he did a dancing video for Anna Nicole today, and it's like the funniest fucking shit. And I was like, 10 out of 10. I give you a thumbs up, Russ. Like,
yeah, isn't it sad? Because he does have some redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
But it all gets lost at the wayside because of his
something off.
flaws. Yeah, I agree.
There's something like bodies in the basement. I need to check your hard drive. Something is wrong.
He does give off those vibes.
Yeah.
And,
and
listen,
shout out Sama and Daimaru. I've shouted you guys out several times on my channel talking about Russ because they were the ones that were like, this isn't okay, and kind of like put your feet to the fire concerning him. And to me, those are like true friends and people that care about you, that are going to sit there and like put the kibosh on it and be like, hey man, you're not seeing this. And
yeah, I mean, listen, dude, this is the reason why I have people like Sama and Daimaru around me because I trust them. I trust them and I respect them, and they respect me enough to know that I don't see all. So somebody like Sama, especially, I trust her judgment almost without question. So I was so thankful. I'm always thankful for Sama.
Yeah.
She's such an excellent friend.
Yeah, and speaking of spoopy, I'll see my channel is such a mixed bag. I'll talk about everyone and everything, like mainly like gore world, internet mess kind of stuff. But then I've always talked about like the spooky side. I'll talk about aliens, the Anunnaki, ghosts.
Oh, I love
Illuminati,
that shit. I
conspiracy
love
theories.
it.
Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place because I just want to talk about what interests me and like have a genuine conversation about it. So
yeah, I do the same. I'll talk about aliens if I feel one day, a whole bunch of shit. I do the exact same. That's so funny.
Yeah, and you are, always welcome. I'm just here to have fun on the internet, numbers, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm just doing my thing, and like that's it. I don't care about like the rest of it because it comes, it goes. It doesn't matter.
Oh, of course. So this isn't your job. You're not like a fucking YouTuber, right?
I'm disabled, so I can't work. The bottom of my spine said
me
no,
too. I'm a
left the
fucking
chat.
cripple too.
The spine has left the chat.
Oh, do you know that about me too, or did you not know that? Yo, I have degenerative disc disease. I have almost no spine left.
I've got that. I've got stenosis, disc desiccation, bulging disc. I had a spinal surgery at 27. I'll be 46 in October. Chronic pain patient. It's a lot. So, good times.
Oh my God, we have so much in common. That's amazing. Yeah. So you don't do foodie beauty reactions, do you, or do you?
Sometimes. I started out with Chantal. I started out, I was part of Yaba's community for years. I watched FFG for a couple of years. And
so you liked them at one point?
Yeah, I liked Yaba, and then Sam came around and I was sort of like, didn't really know who she was. And I started watching her because Yaba streams at 6 a.m. my time. I'm West Coast. So I would always miss her streams and just never catch the replay. And Sam would stream later my time. So I would end up watching her. And I was watching her because she was talking about like Callie and Nigs. And then when she started in on the ATX stuff last year, I was like, I don't know who this lady is. And I don't care. And this seems like personal. And like, I just wasn't interested. when everything popped off with Belinda, I was very loud and clear about like I had been growing disillusioned for some time already because it was always like, oh, there's shit going on. I need to dip out of Yaba's for a little while or whatever because I just never wanted to be a part of it.
So the Belinda stuff is what cemented it.
I was done. Yeah. And I quote, Sam said, I popped into Raven Star stream and she was dragging Yaba and I for filth.
Good.
Haven't really talked about him since because I don't think I have anything of substance to add to the conversation. I'm not going to like just stream to stream about it.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
So, but yeah, and then I talked about, I had stayed quiet about FFG for a long time because myself and a lot of people I personally know have had our own negative experiences with her. I did the whole stream, for Rad Plaid and stuff because I had known her before all that went down. And
so it's a personal thing that happened between you and FFG?
Not really. It's more with like other people I know, but I was aware of a lot of shit that went down. And I just saw the change and it sat wrong with me, but I stayed quiet because a lot of my audience when I was just starting were like FFG, and I just you try to stay neutral and you can't. I'll say that. Like you can't.
Can I tell you something? That is probably my biggest downfall. I fucking refuse to stay neutral for sake of the audience. You can go fuck yourself. I'm going to tell you the truth about how I feel no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything for YouTube alliances ever.
Yeah, I've learned that the hard way, especially since the beginning of this year. And I'm still very much finding my feet and finding my voice. So,
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to navigate.
It is because like when you have shit coming at you, you have shit coming at you. And like it truly does wear on your mental and emotional well-being,
Yeah, it's hard for me sometimes because I enjoy the fight. Like I thrive off of just things of that nature. So sometimes it's hard for me to relate to people who shy away from that kind of thing. But I try to be understanding because I do get it, like on a human level, although I can't relate, but I do get it.
Yeah. So I'm still figuring some stuff out, but I've gotten more.
So most of what you've seen with FFG is just like interpersonal stuff. Like what did it? Was it a difference of opinion? Was it people criticizing her? Like what was it mostly? Like
So
what made her turn on them?
Those stories, I mean, Rad has kind of talked about hers.
I don't even know who that is, so I'm in the dark. I don't know who that is.
The one where like all the screenshots came out and she was quote unquote racist because there had been like a falling out.
This is FFG claiming that somebody's racist?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like I said, I did a whole stream with Rad and she used some terms she shouldn't have used. She took accountability. She apologized, and there's a whole lot of shit surrounding that. But there's other people that have never publicly talked about it, so I'm not at liberty to share that. But I can say that when FFG will and continues to, without a second thought, will go from "you're the best thing ever," "I love you so much," da 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 da, to no word, no explanation. You're just gone in a heartbeat.
I think she has a personality disorder.
She's got something.
I think she has a cluster B. I think she has borderline. I think she's definitely some type of borderline personality disorder.
Oh, for sure. But for me personally, Crackhead Olympics happened. I need my breathe machine, all that stuff. And then the BBJ thing happened. And I had already just started kind of being like sensing.
How do you feel about that? Why do you think this bitch refuses to ante up with fucking recent pictures or updates about BBJ? Do you think that cat is dead and she refuses to acknowledge it?
I'm 50% that yes, BBJ has passed away because she was old and had health problems. And then the other part of me is like, it's oppositional defiance disorder.
I don't know, man. I don't think that
She's
at
just
all.
defiant.
I don't think that at all. She's getting too much backlash. She's the kind of person that if she had a trump card to use, she would have used it already. That cat is gone. That cat has been gone. And I think the reason why she doesn't want to admit it, because it gives some credence to Chantel's attitude about BBJ at the time in her old age. That cat is fucking 20. That cat has outlived her fucking due date times 5.
Yeah, I rescued a Persian cat named Peaches. She was 12 years old, had been at SPCA for 4 years, adopted and returned 4 times. I adopted her. I broke her out. Bitch, I lied on the application to break that cat out. I was like, you need to come home with me. Gave her the best 8 years of her life. She was 12 years old when I adopted her. Spoiled, professionally groomed, had a pet safe heating pad, like best life ever. And it's funny because her cat groomer that I brought her to knew her. She's like, I groomed her years ago when she was a show cat. And I was like, excuse me?
Oh, wow.
But yeah, she lived to be 20 years old. And I woke up one morning and sadly she was curled up in her chair and just didn't wake up.
Oh, that's the best way to go, though.
Yeah.
Just nicely, no suffering, just in your sleep. That's a blessing, if you ask me.
Hey, hi, chat. Hey, everybody. I've got my phone. I'm looking down. Hey, sorry. Hi. Keenan and I are both talkers. This is gonna.
Have you not streamed in a while? Aztec Girl said, missed your voice, Ravenstar. Good vibes to you always.
I was unable to stream. I streamed Wednesday before last, and then my HOA was forgot to tell me, like, hey, we have townhomes, so it's like 4 units and like.
Oh my god, fucking homeowners association, is it a nightmare?
Yeah, didn't bother
I've heard
to tell
these
us.
are nightmare.
Our building was getting painted this week, so all week I had no access to my patio. I was literally trapped in my house, and there was like banging, and it was like freaking the dogs out, so I couldn't stream. But I did a members only yesterday, and I got a little spicy, so we'll just if you remember, you can watch it. That's why it's behind a paywall.
That's so funny. Hater Tater says, I think BBJ is alive, but also think maybe she's not doing well. She's dead, Tate. She is dead, Tater. She's been dead.
And she is, it's again, I've been saying this so much regarding so many different people and situations I see all over the internet. Just be honest.
Yeah.
People might not like the honest truth, but I think it's better for people to be, quote, upset at the truth than you try to twist it, try to deflect, flat out lie, and then the truth comes out anyway, and then on top of it, you lied. Just
but
be
here's
honest.
the thing. It's not, if the cat died, she's fucking 20. It would not be her fault at all.
Yeah.
There would be no reason to criticize FFG if she passed. But now, with her lying about it, there is a reason to fucking criticize her. I don't understand the lie. It has to be because she refuses to admit that she was that near death, like Chantal had said she was. That's what it is. That's what it has to be.
Yeah.
And that's so childish. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. FFG is.
She's the worst, man.
Yeah.
So are you like enemy number 1 to her, or like how people talk about you?
Oh, right. What do you think was my my StreamYard thing and my Twitter is Raven fucking Star, because that's how she would refer to me. So
she's gonna love it that we streamed together. She's gonna fucking love it.
I haven't talked about her too much because like I had some stuff going on. I had some health issues in May. And it's difficult for me to sit there and like watch her. And I try to like watch her and do timestamps to get through all the BS and stuff. And I think the last time I talked about her, Tater was gracious enough to come on a couple of weeks ago and kind of go over the Twitter shenanigans that were going on with them. So
Dude, that's actually how I knew you streamed. I've never watched a stream of yours, but I have seen Tater tweet
Mhm.
out that she was joining you on stream. That's how I knew you streamed.
Lovely. Tater is an absolutely lovely human being.
Yeah, I
am
love
always so
Tater.
grateful when she comes up because, girl, you're so, and she knows her shit and she's so well spoken and she just has a nice voice.
Do you know what I
read
like
me the
about
phone book.
Dude, do you know how many people thought for so long that Hater Tater was Chantal? People swear to God she sounds like Chantal.
No.
I don't agree either. But do you know what I love about Tater? She is one of the very few people on the internet who is morally fucking consistent. That is so fucking hard to find. And she has always been morally consistent. And I respect that above all.
Yeah.
And she will also tell me honestly when she disagrees with me. I respect that quality too.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say the Tater's very good like that, and that those are the people in my life I value. Like, regardless of like how close we are or how often we talk, the people that are on, don't sugarcoat. It's not going to do me any good to blow smoke up my ass. Like, don't spare my feelings and let me act a fool. Tell me, you know?
Yeah, it does nobody any fucking favors.
Yeah, I hate that shit. Oh.
So do you want to continue to react to this
Yeah.
together? Okay.
We can, yeah.
Let's do it. We talked for like what, a fucking hour already? All right, I'm gonna play it.
Had the time.
Oh, just tell me if you want me to pause, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Then Yaba, you see how they conveniently leave this shit out? Copyright struck me. Took my video down midstream. So she's a thin-skinned bitch. Well, of course, I come back a little bit pissed. But when I come back, I still...
Yo, the first time, the first time I had Hater Tater on with me on stream, at least 5 to 7 comments in the comment section was people accusing her of actually being Chantal. Like, I swear to God that fucking happened.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Also, a question.
Still didn't really say anything.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Oh,
What
trust
were
me,
you
I get it.
saying?
Who here thinks I think Sam logged into Yaba's YouTube account and struck Belinda while Yaba was streaming. And then I think when Yaba started going off, because it's
Retracted it.
no, I don't know if she retracted it, but it's well known because they talk about like when the kids don't do their chores or whatever, they'll like turn the Wi-Fi off.
Yes.
I think Sam turned the Wi-Fi off because, you know, Yaba was very upset. She was very emotional and she was amping up. And I think Sam responsibly pulled the router to end Yaba's stream because it was just so sudden and it's like it was just done.
I agree with both of the things you said. I think Sam was the one who issued the copyright strike because it happened while Yaba was actively live. And if you know anything about issuing a copyright strike, you have to do quite a bit of writing and typing and clicking around. So there's no way that Yaba could continue on and do that at the same time. So it had to have been Sam. And I think you're right. You could tell by the way that it ended that it wasn't Yaba who ended it herself either. So I think you're right 100%.
And I think that was for whatever reason, whatever the intent, I think that was a responsible thing for, Sam to do because Yaba was probably going to start going to a place and saying some shit just out of anger. And I was in Yaba's community long enough to know that when she hits that point, she will cross lines and say things just to be hurtful and because she's mad.
How do you feel about her crying? Do you feel like she was being sincere or do you feel like it was manipulation like I do?
I feel like she was mad.
Mad and crying as a result
A mad
of it?
cry. Like a mad cry. Like when I get really mad, I cry.
I do that too. I definitely do that
I
too.
heard you talking about it and I was like, girl, saying, yeah, I think it was a mad cry. She's crying because she's mad and she's frustrated and I don't know, but definitely because she's angry more than anything. So
I think so too. Yes, I can see you, Shadow Hair. I see you. Don't worry, I can see you. I can't believe the fucking audacity and the hypocrisy with some of the disgusting fucking things that Yaba and Sam have done to others. She does not get to fucking play victim in this situation. I'm sorry, but she fucking doesn't. I have no sympathy. I have none.
I feel like a fool because I believed a lot of what was said about a lot of people for years because it was Yaba. You know,
That's
like
crazy.
with Yaba. And now I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. You know, once
but-
I took that step away, I was like, oh,
But do you know why it's so important to share your story and your view of things, because so many are in that mindset still.
yeah.
Absolutely just trusting her
Mm-hmm.
because it's Yaba. They're not doing the research to actually look into it because they're
Yeah.
just taking her word. They're taking her at her word.
Yeah. And
That's the danger in it.
that's how I was because I didn't want to be involved in it and I didn't care. And it's like, I just want to watch Yaba talk about Chantal. That's why I'm here. I don't care about the drama with whoever or whatnot and
So
stuff.
glad
And
you're
like,
here admitting that, because
yeah.
I've made that accusation for so long. Like I've always known that. And that is the danger. That's the fucking danger.
Yeah. And I have no problem, you know, admitting it because that's where my headspace was at the time. And I didn't know any better. And I've since learned. And like, I'm not going to like deny, you know, things I've said or places I've been or comments I've made, because at that time in that headspace, I'm also like very particular about what I say and stuff, but it is what it is. I mean, I supported Yaba and Sam. I supported FFG, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, many people here did as well at one point. All that matters is that you have seen the light, and you know what another thing too is you can like somebody. They do not believe in this ideology, but we're adults and this is how it is. You can like somebody and enjoy their content while at the same time being fully fucking aware that they also are terrible fucking people. Do you know what I mean? But you have to be able to admit the truth. That's all. So many who enjoy Yaba's content for the Chantal content, like you can enjoy that, but at the same time, you have to be able to admit that she's out here doxing viewers, calling CPS on people, throwing their people's obituaries of their deceased child at them. Like she's a disgusting animal.
Yeah, and have been from the beginning. You can ask, you know, like Kayla's a mod for me, Creek is a mod and a close friend. I am so vocal about like keep the slap fighting to the internet. Don't go IRL. Don't dox people. If you trusted somebody in a moment to share something personal and private or just shit talk, like we all shit talk, people get over it. Then if you drift apart or have a falling out, don't share those things publicly, because it matters that that person trusted you to tell you whatever it is they shared with you. I've had fallings out with people. I will never share anyone's information. I've never and will never share anything personal or private that was told to me, because even though we're not friends anymore, they trusted me to tell me that, and that means something.
Do you know what people in this community do? They will, if somebody shares something personal, what they'll do is they will save that, put it in their back pocket for the day, when the day comes when they can use that as a weapon against them. I've seen it time and time fucking again.
And oh, I hate that. I was born at 11:11 p.m.
Ooh, that's an angel number.
I
That's
know.
what sign are you?
I'm a Libra with strong Scorpio influence.
Nice.
I am a stereotypical, as Creek, I'm always screaming about my scales. I'm like, my scales. I'm a Libra.
Do you have a husband or a partner or no?
I am single by choice for over 10 years.
Okay. I only asked because I was curious if you did have a partner, what their horoscope was. Because Libras are hard to fucking please. Super hard to please. So I'm not surprised that you're single by choice.
Yeah, it's the chronic pain. I just don't have the energy for like get away. Don't touch me. I hurt. Get away from me.
Oh, I fucking feel you on that. Oh, what a nightmare. Isn't it terrible to be so young? Because you're quite young still, to be so young and so fucking broken.
I mean, I'm gonna be 46 in October.
Still young though, no?
Yeah, I've been dealing with the injury for 20 years, and I had adjusted into it. Things have changed recently. I now have spinal stenosis and my tailbone hurts all the time. So that's great. That's new. But I'm the type of person where I'm like, you know what? But I could not be able to walk. I could need a walking aid all the time instead of every once in a while. Like I could be worse. My situation could be worse. I'm always of the mindset of like looking at what I have and being thankful for it rather than like looking at, what I don't have and being negative. Cause like I live near Tahoe. I've never gone skiing or snowboarding. I have no desire to throw myself down the side of a mountain and see what I can hit on the way down because I am not graceful. I'm good. Like, I'm
Oh
happy.
yeah, I could never. I would never.
Yeah, I'm happy with my dogs at home and my Starbucks, and my mom and I like live together. We own our house together. Like, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm content. My heart is full.
And I think it's a good mindset to have, and I have the same one, that things could always be fucking worse.
Mhm.
Like always.
Yeah. I'm like, I could not be able to walk at all. My pain could be 10 times worse. It could not be controlled, so I don't know. That's just kind of
Ugh.
how I am.
Physical pain is such a plague. People
It
don't
is.
understand if they've not experienced it either. Like
I've
for your own body to be your enemy, it's such a thing that if you've not experienced it, you can't understand.
I want to do a stream, and just anybody who wants to come on and talk about like the chronic pain, the chronic illness, medical experiences, like the amount of shit I have gone through, like in the hospital, treatment, doctors, like I almost died a couple years ago because of a doctor just like blowing me off. Like, I want to do a whole stream about it so people are like aware and people can learn to advocate for themselves and their loved ones. And because you think I'm sick, I'm injured, there's something wrong with me. I go to doctor cares, helps diagnose me, I get treatment, I am better. No, ma'am. No,
Yeah, I mean,
ma'am.
very unfortunately, that is not the way it works. Not even at all. Not even a little bit.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Channel. I just call you Channels next because you always change it. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Holy shit.
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, gentle hugs.
Oi. I don't know.
No. All right, let's get back to these two jokers. These
All
two
right.
jokers.
Really, I just started sniping her again. Well, she got mad because I come back. And then she said, I'm going to give you time. And she fucking did. And I said, cry, bitch. Whatever.
But they were just being nasty, like her and Gaining Ground and Peanut.
What did Al say? Hold on. Is Al in here? Christy says this is parasocial on two roads.
Do you know what I think is rich? AK said that we were just being nasty. Holding somebody accountable, in my opinion, is not being nasty. I'm sorry if you don't like the fucking truth, but that's what was being done. Telling the truth.
Yeah. Hey, Capone.
You hate.
Sorry.
Have never I've mentioned AK here and there in the context of other things. I never did a stream about her. I was like talking about Nigs last summer, and she was friendly with him at the time. I'd never interacted with her. Like, she was I knew of her and who she was. And I guess because I was talking about Nigs, she went and found my Reddit, which is under Ravenstar, you dipshit. Found my sneaky Twitter, which is mainly pain advocacy and stuff. Took a selfie of me I've posted and put it on Twitter and was like, you're a drug addict. Oh, me complaining about my crazy neighbor and my HOA. And of course there's some asshole on Reddit that's like, you sound crazy, because it's fucking Reddit. And tried coming from my neck. And and my dumpster story, because I had to shit behind a dumpster once, which when you told your boat story, I was like, she's coming for my gig.
Listen, sometimes you got to shit behind a dumpster. Sometimes you got to shit on a boat. It is what it is. People need to get real.
Peanut, you just made my dream come true saying that. Oh my God, that's so funny. But it's And that dumpster story, like my 1 year member badge is a raven sitting on a dumpster because I have ended up telling that story like 6 times on my channel. And I'm like, you really thought you were doing something. I
Isn't
don't
it
even
funny,
know
dude?
you.
When people try to weaponize a story that people know because you told them, like, bitch, I gave you this information. You think you're gonna use it
Yeah.
as a weapon against me, idiot?
Like I put it on Reddit under Ravenstar, knowing I would start a YouTube channel one day and people would see my stuff. Like I don't change my name anywhere I go because anything I'm gonna say is Ravenstar because I have nothing to hide about anything I say anywhere. You know, I'm
Exactly.
not off somewhere on under a stock account throwing out like slurs of any store because I don't use that fucking language.
Shout out the farms. Oy vey. I'm gonna play it again.
All right.
The viewers these women get, and because Chantal despises them, you do. So odd. What? Okay, so this is parasocial on twofold. You hate the viewers these women get. That's not true. I don't care. And because Chantal despises them, you do. Krista, do you think I'm a Chantal supporter?
Oh my God.
Honest question. Because I'm not. It's got nothing to do with Chantal. Chantal's over here watching. I'll tell you what Chantal's doing. Chantal's watching us fight back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's obvious you don't know the whole story, Krista, and that's fine. And then she's taking words from these streams and going mad. The problem I have with them is, well, I've got streams about it, and I mean, I can tell you about it. I don't care.
You know, and all them, and it's just like I don't know where the level of fucking I don't know vitriol comes from, especially in this particular subject and topic that isn't even their fault.
Well, I think that a lot of it, and I know that they're like, oh, this isn't it, but a lot of it is.
They want you to think, Krista, if you're still in here, they want you to think we're Chantal's supporters, right?
What does it matter
if they can get you to
people
think
are?
that way, it's free.
And
Did you
I
say that?
agree. What happened to that little girl is not Yaba or Sam's fault. I agree with that. Yeah, I think everyone agrees with that.
Yeah, no one has ever made that
But
claim.
supporting or not supporting, like if people have fucking brain sparks when I talk about FFG because I'll sit there and criticize FFG and be like, don't say that about Chantal, not cool. And then I'll criticize Chantal and be like, don't say that about FFG, not cool. And people can't fucking comprehend it.
Yeah, it's called being morally consistent. If you're against something, if you're against going real life, you should be morally consistent and against when FFG does it, when Chantal
I dragged
does
her.
it. It's if you're against something, you should be against it when your friend, your foe, anybody in between does it.
Yeah. Oh, I dragged FFG when she drove up to the dispensary and this and that. Oh, well, I was going there to get my weed. Yeah, and I was like, you could have gone and got your shit and come home and shut the fuck up about it. But you made a whole ass stream and then you changed the title. I fucking called her out.
Dude, she is a creepy fucking weirdo who wants to wear Chantal's skin.
Yes. Oh, same brain cell.
She wants to fucking be Chantal.
Mm-hmm.
It's creepy.
Yep. Agreed.
Ugh.
Very manipulative. If they can get you to think that way, then that's instant hate for us, and their job is done. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I've been friendly with Chantal, but do I support Chantal? Hell no.
Jealousy aspect of it. They thought that it would be easy to like pull something like this out.
Chantal's boring as fuck. Who wants to watch that? Because they're obsessed. They think everyone else is too. Yeah. And some of the things that they say in Chantal's, the streams they do when they're watching her, you know, come over and act soft. And like we can't hold them to the same.
Dude, the shit that Sam and that Yaba has said and about Chantal is some of the most vile, evil shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
I've seen a lot of people on Twitter say that lately Yaba has gotten more of that vicious edge to her, talking about Chantal like FFG, and I have to agree because it just used to be like funny. I was around when the support group moniker came about. That's how far back I got. I always joked around like I've been with Yaba since that bitch was straight. Like,
do you remember when Yaba used to be all against cow tipping until FFG came and strong-armed her way and made it A-okay to cow tip?
Yep.
Yaba's a pussy. She's a
sat
fucking
through-
follower and a pussy.
Sat through many streams of her lecturing against cow tipping. Yeah, don't touch the poo. We're here to watch. Don't interfere with the cow. Yep.
But
I
then
remember.
somebody, a bigger, badder, more successful bitch came along and Yaba changed her tune because she's a fucking follower. That's
Yeah,
what
exactly,
happened.
Allie. I agree, Allie.
What Allie say? Allie says, honestly, that's the issue. Is y'all can't stop at criticism of Yaba, FFG, etc., without using it to justify things Chantal does. Both can be wrong at the same time. Are you saying that? Like, are you saying that to me? Because I say that all the time. I preach all the time that two things can be true at the same time. That two people can be pieces of shit at the same time.
Yeah, and let me say that's the thing I agree with. That's the part I agree with. Both can be wrong at the same time. Let me specify that specifically of that statement what I'm agreeing with. Yeah. Like I said, I'll sit there on a stream, I'll criticize FFG, I'll criticize Chantal, and in the same stream, one right after the other.
Ali says Gigi does it the most, but everyone on the anti side seems to do it. I disagree with you. You have to know the difference. There is a absolute difference between defending Chantal or advocating for the things she's done or said and criticizing somebody for being a fucking hypocrite or being morally inconsistent. You have to familiarize yourself with the difference between defending somebody and criticizing somebody else. Sometimes it can look like defensive Chantal, and me myself, there are times where I have defended Chantal. There are times where Chantal deserves defending. I'll give you an example. Though there are certain instances where people will break their neck and make mountains out of molehills trying to call Chantal a racist, trying to paint some of the things that she said as purposely fucking evil or with racial intent. And in those circumstances, I'm going to say, hey, you're fucking full of shit. I'm going to say, hey, don't fucking weaponize race just because you dislike Chantal. Like, you don't have to lie. There's a lot there in Chantal to criticize that you should not have to over exaggerate and fucking be dishonest to do so. So, you know what I'm saying? I personally, I have no problem criticizing Chantal when she needs to be. And I haven't seen Gaining Ground have a problem with that either.
I've heard, yeah, I mean, I have to say, I've, heard him criticize her and, point things out. And me personally, Chantal, get your shit together, girl. Like, part of me is always going to root for her to do better, but I also know, like, she's probably not because she's Chantal and she has said and done vile things. And
do you know what
yeah,
I think
she's worthy of criticism, but let's not, twist.
Do you know how I classify
go after
Chantal?
her.
Do you know how I classify Chantal?
Hmm.
Chantal is careless. She is careless. Very rarely have I seen her be purposefully evil. Most of the time when she's making a mistake, it's negligent, it's ignorance, it's carelessness. She's a very different beast. Like, the mistakes she makes and the things that she does to me is very different than the vile things than some of her reactors do. Like, it's the difference between evil and fucking careless. That's my opinion anyway.
I can see that. I can agree and see with what you're saying. And yes, I agree, Choo Choo. The fact that Chantal has not gotten Julia fixed yet, she's in heat again.
Yeah, what is the reason for that? Do you know? Has Chantal ever said?
She's a shitty pet owner and she's lazy.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Lazy, careless.
I have a 4-month-old little Chihuahua puppy named Lucy. She's adorable. I love her so much. She's crazy. She was scheduled to get spayed at her last 2 weeks ago. She went for her second set of vaccines, and we're like, let's schedule it. And like, same with Winston, Shih Tzu. The day he qualified, I'm like, snip him off. Like, let's go. She's a shitty pet owner.
Did she do that? Apocalypse Punch said she was evil when she went to the police station to report
Yes.
Nader for rape because he left her.
Yes. Yes.
That's fucked up. I mean, he's a fucking abusive, delinquent piece of shit. But you don't lie about somebody raping you because they fucking left you. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I didn't know she did that.
No, yeah, I agree, Allie. Yeah, she did. Oh, she did a lot of fucked up shit during the Nader era. I call him Old Toothy because I don't like saying his name.
Yeah, dude, Damaru, I honestly, I can't believe that she got another fucking pet at all. Like that to me, she is fucking selfish. She's careless. She's selfish. Why would you get another pet? She hasn't planted roots in Kuwait anyway.
I'll tell you why. If you hear someone like me talk about my dogs, it's like Winston. He's my Shih Tzu. The joke on my channel is he needs bail money, their emojis, all that. Whenever I talk about my pets, I'm always saying, I love them so much. I love my dogs, Winston, Jasper, Lucy, Roxy. When Chantal would talk about, I think even Julia and Sam and BBJ, it was they love me so much.
Yes.
You got to listen to how people say shit. I know you know this.
Yeah, do you know that is a perfect representation of who Chantal is as a person? She's extremely selfish. She's extremely needy. She's always in need of adulation to me, she's a sad fucking character.
Well, and look at when Sala wanted her to go down to the pool the other day, instantly infantilizes herself.
Ugh. And she thinks it's cute. She thinks it's fucking cute. Ugh. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. There is so much to genuinely criticize Chantal for. So this is why it pisses me the fuck off when people find it necessary to over exaggerate and lie. Like there's so much fucking material. There's no need to lie.
Yeah, true. I can agree with that.
That's the point. That's the fucking problem,
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play this again.
Okay.
Level when they're bigger cows than she fucking is. Get you a Twitter account, sis. Krista, honey, if you ain't got one, get you a Twitter account. Okay? Honey. And I'm not responsible for, and I want to address this too, because I ain't got no damn notes. Yaba said yesterday she wasn't even responsible for what Sam puts on Twitter. Her wife, Sam, puts on Twitter. However, in the same sentence, she holds me responsible for everything that is written on Kiwi Farms. Pay attention. Okay?
Yo, Raven, how do you feel about that? When it comes to, I think it's unfair to hold Belinda accountable for everything the farms does. But for me personally, and I would live by this same rule, if me and my man were on the internet together, I would not be surprised if people saw us as the same person. If I was held accountable or asked to explain his actions and words. That to me is, that's what you do.
I think with any romantic couple, whether it's Sam and Yaba or say DC and Nags, people want to equate like they're the same person. No, they are two individual, like Sam and Yaba are separate people. They're going to do what they're going to do. However, I think there should be a modicum of respect for your partner, especially in the case of, say, Sam and Yaba, where they know what one of them says or does is going to reflect upon and affect the other.
Yes.
Period.
And I don't think you should be surprised when the audience has that same feeling. And this is, I feel like I consider you the same person. If you're co-signing your partner's behavior and not speaking out boldly against it, the only time I'll make exception is if, let's use Negs and DC as an example. If Negs did or said something fucked up and DC immediately spoke out boldly against it, that's when I would not consider them the same. But if you are saying nothing, standing by and saying nothing, and retweeting and co-signing the shit, you may as well have said it yourself.
I will
Those are
also
fucking
say
rules.
we don't live in any of those homes, and we don't know what it would be like if the other person did boldly speak out against what the other one said. You know what I mean? I'm not insinuating like bad things would happen or like anyone's abusive or anything, but
Woo,
just
you mean with Sam and Yaba? You think Yaba's maybe afraid to speak out boldly against it?
no, I think everyone likes to think Sam is the one that's in charge.
You think Yaba's in
wears
charge?
Yaba's I was a part of their community for years. I'm telling you, Yaba wears the pants in that relationship.
I think she wears the pants in the sense, like, I think she functions as the typical male in terms of breadwinner. I think she takes care financially of the home. I think she fixes the fucking tires when they need to be fixed. But in terms of who emotionally runs the show, who sets the rules, I think that's Sam.
I think Yaba runs the show, but I think I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. I think you're right. I think Yaba plays what would be the more masculine traditional husband role in that.
Yes.
And Sam plays the more traditional wife role. And a lot of us as women know that when you want to get your way or you want this, or, you maybe dented the car a little bit and you bat your eyelashes. So
Oh,
to
I know
speak,
where
like,
you're going. I agree with you 100%.
yep.
Like Sam manipulates Yaba into feeling like she runs the show.
Wait, we got to say it like Monty. Manipulation.
Ugh. But you are 100% right, and I agree with you. Sam is playing the woman's role. She's letting Yaba feel like she runs the show while actually running the. Wow, you're so fucking right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I agree.
Yeah.
How can she not be responsible or have anything to do with what her wife says?
Sam tops from the bottom, you feel me? Oh, that's amazing, Maru.
I'm responsible for everything Kiwi Farm says. And everybody on Twitter. Just curious.
To, like, I don't know, get supporters away from Yaba or Sam or whatever, but it's actually backfired, and it's like people have been like supporting them more because it's such a horrendous thing that they're doing. And
yes, Belinda was sniping Yaba's stream and accusing her of making money off a child's essay. It was true. It was true. Sure the hell was.
How do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about Gaining Ground and Belinda's live stream that they did where they raised money for a charity and then donated it? Do you see that as them profiting off of the abuse of a child?
No. I didn't watch the stream.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
I don't, because like that's when it was like really fresh, and I had seen on Twitter and I was like, what's going on? And like Belinda texted me and told me privately, and I don't get easily triggered, but the whole situation triggered me. I think raising money is a good thing, and I feel like other than staying quiet about everything surrounding the situation, and it is a very sensitive subject, and again, this is why like I haven't talked about it on my channel. I'm trying to tread carefully in what I say here because it does like hit me. I think even if it was one single comment in passing, because it's Gigi, because it's Belinda, it's going to be singled out and used against them regardless, because they're the ones saying it.
Of course. And it's never going to be discussed fucking honestly. Of course not.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Was she not? Thanks for the super chat. We appreciate you. I also got some screenshots. I had them somewhere. I don't know if I can pull them up, but I can if you want me to. Of the night that Yaba and Sam went live to talk about it. Because Negs talked about it.
Yeah.
And super chats was on, honey. That same stream where Yaba mentioned the victim's name, super chats on. Making money. That's what I mean.
Yeah, like Gaining Ground, Belinda, I've not seen anybody mention the victim's name. I've actually not heard anybody talk about the victim, like from that point of view at all. The only people I've heard discuss it from that fucking angle is Sam and Yaba. They have, in my opinion, tried to use this victim as a personal fucking meat shield to try and deflect from their own fucked behavior. And it's gross. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Just saying. I think I downloaded that one.
What'd you say?
I said I have a thought. I can't. So should have never have come out. And I don't remember if it was this part of Belinda's stream. She brings up how Gigi and Belinda were not the ones to put this document online on Facebook. It was the girl's biological dad, and it never should have been put online. We should not know anything about this.
No, but wait. My feelings changed when I learned that it was the bio father who felt the need to post this under that glowing fucking fictitious obituary of that monster who raped his daughter.
Wait.
He changed.
That's where he posted it?
He posted it under the obituary. That was a glowing fucking review of what a model father and citizen this monster was. And then the biological father was like, no, motherfuckers. He was a monster who hurt my fucking child.
I didn't know that. See, because like my one thing, I'm like, because people are like, why'd you put the little girl's name in the obit? Which I can get behind because it's like Gina and Jesse were not married. He was not her stepdad.
No, but
so
do you
why
see
was
them
her
putting
name
that little girl? Exactly. That was the catalyst that made the bio father so enraged and feel like he needed to tell the world what a fucking lie that was.
Yeah, see, I didn't know he had posted it under.
Most people don't know all the
Oh my
fucking
God.
facts. Most people don't know all the facts.
Yeah. Which is why I'm always like, with such a sensitive topic, especially, or like heated topics, there's always, that's why I'm like, let me be measured, because it's like, look, I didn't know that, and I like to know what I'm talking about.
I have always understood why the father felt the need to post what he did where he did. Who I criticized was whoever was skulking around fucking Facebook and brought it to the farms. That's who I personally criticized. Yeah. But I have always understood why the biological father posted what he did where he did.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? Yeah. I can't even imagine what he's fucking feeling.
Yeah,
and then any of it.
I watched Sam's stream where I think she like pulled up the his name in the like my case or whatever, and was like, he's got a whole bunch of EPOs against him, and he's a piece of shit too. That's still his daughter.
Oh my, I can't believe I never spoke about this. I can't believe Sam did that. Sam felt the need to demean and fucking tear down the biological father for outing that in the first place. Yeah. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah. It's like, that's still his daughter. That's still his baby girl. And he is her dad. And dads protect their children, especially their little girls.
And to be honest, I don't give a fuck what his rap sheet says, as long as it doesn't say he's a fucking child rapist. Anything can be forgiven. I don't care if you're a fucking thief, if you're a drug addict, all of that can be changed. All of it can be forgiven. Child rapery cannot.
Yeah.
Even murder. There is, in my book, there is even good reason sometimes for murder. There is never good reason for
Mhm.
rape.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ugh. This whole situation has been so disgusting.
Like I saw somebody talking in the chat about just how cruel and like evil it is, but how low they're taking it. And I think that it's backfired. And I think that they're really mad about that. I think that they're mad that they didn't lose support, that more people aren't like hopping on this bandwagon, that calling people, pedo apologists or, whatever isn't.
I have not seen not one person anywhere call Yaba a pedo apologist. Not anywhere. I have seen people ask the question, why the fuck did Sam feel it necessary to fictitiously paint him a saint in the obituary? Why did she make that tweet trying to weaponize him as though he was a saint against her online? But nothing like that. Have you heard anybody call her a fucking pedo apologist? I've not.
I have been purposely avoiding a lot of stuff with this. So from the very limited amount, no. And I can understand their angle of saying, it's the digital age. Kids look stuff up. I'm sure, especially the older boys, no, they stream. That's how, the money's made, all that, and wanting to paint Jesse in a good light. I also feel like they were afraid this was going to come out and were preemptively trying to protect their brand in the process.
And dude, Chantal is next said, I called her a pedo protector and I won't take it back. I think that is very different than calling her a pedo apologist, because they definitely have taken action to protect themselves and by extension him and his good fucking not so good name. So you're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong at all.
And I don't think anyone would have. And I'm sure there's a few people out there, because you get people that get too involved in this and too passionate, upset, and online shits their whole life. Y'all need to log off. That being said, I think, people understand, like, Yaba's not responsible for what he did.
Yeah, everyone understands that. But you know what Yaba is responsible for? She's responsible for what she's done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was just shocked by the different reactions that I felt when I heard her stream this morning. And yeah, I felt what I heard was genuine. She was in genuine fucking pain. And then you hear.
Now, if you go back and listen to it, because I started to feel sorry for her yesterday. You just could tell that in the stream, but I went back and listened to her at the end. And it was all about how she felt, what she had to deal with, what she has put through, what her and Sam had to deal with, blah, blah, blah. It was nothing about that. So I think.
First, when the fuck has AK cared about anyone's pain other than her own? And second, Yaba goes at Chantal every fucking day and makes good money doing it. I'm just saying.
Exactly. And even aside from Chantal, Yaba has said some of the most vile, disgusting things about other people's families, about other people's deceased children. Like, you don't get to play the victim when you've set the stage for this type of fucking disgusting behavior. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
She's mad because they got caught defending a pedo.
Hey, Hammy.
And it's fake as fuck. So
Belinda, as she's sniping it, right? And she's like, she's just being mean. She's like, you don't really feel bad. And, this is all performative. This is what you do. And it's just like.
Did I say that? That's a lie.
Ooh, and I just realized Belinda just said defending a pedo. I would not necessarily use the word defend. I would use the word protect. Some people may say apples, oranges, but to me, there's a difference in those two words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope. Not one time did I say that in that stream. I actually started feeling bad and got teary-eyed myself because I don't want nobody to cry with this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Lie again. This right here was like, oh fuck, we gotta fire up a live stream, honey.
Have we gotten to the point where like we don't recognize when we're doing this to other people like this? Because I really don't think we have. At least not like this.
Dude,
I mean-
Belinda's about to tell us in a minute in this stream. Did you hear what AK just said? We don't do stuff like this. Belinda's about to tell us about how fucking... Dude, Belinda's about to say about how they have tweeted the obituary of her deceased son at her several fucking times on Twitter.
Oh, I've been a mod for Belinda since last summer, and there have been a few occasions where myself and the other mods are blocking names, and she mentions this, Belinda does, that includes something about Belinda's blue baby.
That's fucking evil, man.
Yeah,
Who does that? That takes such a level of fucking inhumanity and evil. I would never. There's nothing someone could do to me that would make me do that.
Yeah, that's the loss of a child, and like that pain, couldn't imagine it. I don't want to.
Especially to a mother who created that child. Like, holy, you're an evil monster.
Like, yeah, and you can like dislike somebody. Like, there's people I dislike, and if I ever talked about them, or like if FFG loves to accuse me, oh, Raven waited to talk about me until after my mother died, and I'm like, it had nothing to fucking do with it. And
she's projecting because that's something she would fucking do,
right? And I never bring that up because I know that's painful for her, and no matter what I'm critiquing her for or calling her out for, I will never make that a focal or like a talking point, because that is like, you don't go there. There's just certain lines you don't cross no matter what.
Have you heard or seen some of the vile shit FFG has said about Gaining Ground's mother, who is very, very sick?
Oh yeah, and Sam. Yeah.
Fucking disgusting. I promise you, you think death is something that's hard to deal with in terms of grief. You don't know grief. Like to watch somebody that you love to deteriorate in front of your fucking eyes.
They're still physically there, but
mentally,
that person is gone.
It is the worst, slowest, most cruel death you could ever fucking imagine.
Yeah. My mother is my best friend.
Me too.
And I don't know that I could handle that because she's my best friend.
Dude, I can't even imagine when that day comes. I don't even like to imagine it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would destroy me. Ugh.
Yeah, I agree, Allie. And I think most people are just a voice on people's phone or laptop, and they're just words on a screen. And I'm a reaction channel. I go at people. I call people out. Like, I've been, making fun of Russ lately and stuff and whatever. But we are still people on the other side of the screen. And it's like I said, I'll call people out for their bullshit. But like Russ, I'm not going to attack Russ because of his like dental state, but for the lies and the weird bullshit and, wishing grape upon Anna Nicole and stuff, yeah, I am going to call him out for that. But FFG, I'll call her out for like, why are you so mean? Why are you so aggressive? Like, you're saying this vile shit. I'm not going to and have never and will never bring up her mother's death. Like, she's the one that brings that up and tries to weaponize it against me, because even though I'm a tiny ass channel, she doesn't want people listening to what I have to say, or the people that I've had on my channel talking about her have to say, because people might find out the truth and see through her bullshit. I digress.
I'm so afraid of that. She's so fucking afraid.
Like, I had 700 subscribers when I started talking about her, and people's favorite thing is like, FFG has like 3K in her chat, and oh, you're just jealous. And it's like, good for her. It's taken her years to get there. I used to be one of those people. And no, I'm not jealous. I'm pissed off of seeing her treat people like shit. And like, she's going down a road and setting an example for other people that, like, in her chat, that's not good. Do we remember the $300 super chat? Oh, I just got my passport. I'm going to go to Canada and silence Chantal permanently.
To her credit, to FFG's credit, she has grown incredibly fast. In terms of anybody else in this space, she's been really successful really quickly. However, the way she's done it is not something that's hard to do.
It's hate.
She did it. Yeah, it's hate. She's the most hateful. That's not something that's hard to do. It's just most people are not willing to do it. But
No.
anybody could. It's not hard.
FFG,
It's not hard to be funny, to be entertaining if you're being
Yeah.
mean. That's very
FFG has admitted she hates Chantal. She's a hate channel. She has embraced that visceral, like caveman part of her brain we all have, where it's just like, "Grr," and she gives her audience permission to also tap into that and follow her lead, and everyone can just bathe in their visceral hate of Chantal together.
But
And
wait,
it's
do you know
fucking weird, bro.
You know she actually doesn't, though. I don't know if you're aware of her history, but FFG was once a huge Chantal supporter and defender. This is
Yep.
what the FFG just found out, that she could garner an audience, she could garner fans if
Mhm.
she hated Chantal.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
doesn't
I
actually
know.
hate her.
And for those of you that aren't aware, and people that aren't aware, somebody just got 160 archived FFG videos, including the early ones.
Shit.
And they're gonna be like working on those and organizing them, and I might be reacting to some of them with this person. So stay tuned. We'll let you know. 160 peanut. It's gonna be good. Or pistachio. Sorry, wrong nut.
It's all right. Everybody calls me whatever they want.
Okay.
I think I don't even think it'll be interesting to see you react to those early videos, but unfortunately, I think her audience are too cultified to even care at this point. Very fucking unfortunately.
Well,
They're so deep in it, you
yeah,
know?
they're gonna be put out there, and I'll react to some of the more interesting ones. And I just feel that one thing I always say is everything happens when and how it's supposed to. And I feel like they might not care, but if it's not put out there, it won't be there for people to find one day.
Oh, of
when
course.
they're ready to see, like when they're ready to see it, So it'll just be there when it's ready.
Yeah, I think it needs to be done. I think it definitely needs to be done.
I don't want to call her P. I want to call her Meat Flaps McGee.
That'll do. I'm gonna play this.
All right.
And I really don't think.
I just want to remind you too that the Bogator quite often would text me my son's obituary.
Oh, you see?
Fuck.
Okay, the Bodega made Twitter accounts in my late son's name.
That's fucking evil.
Who does that? That is
If you want to talk about kids,
hold on, you want to
couldn't-
pause it?
No. I just who fucking does that? It would not even occur to me. That thought would never cross my mind. No matter how much I disliked someone, despised someone, it would never occur to me to do something like that.
Me
That
too,
is
dude.
sick.
Ugh. Like, who do you have to be for that to even cross your fucking mind with those
Mhm.
intentions? Yuck. And then we got AK, the very person who's on the other end of that, is the one who is saying, how could you have no humanity? How could you treat Yaba so cruel? Like,
I bet
fuck
AK
you.
wipes her ass and then she shits. Bet $10 on it.
Wouldn't fucking surprise me at this point. I'll tell you that.
Tragic, it's about time for you to send me my yearly obituary of his when he died and was born and died. Thanks.
I think that Belinda and like Gigi, Peanut, this is all they have, right? Like they're making money on YouTube or whatever. Belinda claims
call
she
them
has
Bitch ass hoe, my channel isn't even fucking monetized. Are you kidding?
All right, Miss Thumb.
Yeah.
You got any more
Looks like
weird
Josh,
women
whatever.
walking down your hallway?
Any what?
Weird women, Alex. You got any weird women walking down your hallway? She thought I was Alex. She thought I was Gothic Glitter.
Dude,
because
what?
on Naig's birthday stream, not this year, but last year, her like StreamYard name was Eric Draven. And somebody cropped her, and she accidentally turned her front facing camera on and had a thumb moment, just like Alex. And somebody cropped it down. So the Eric in the D, that's what she said, were cropped out, and it just said Raven. And AK, I give her credit, actually was like, well, Raven's not like the best looking person, but she's better looking than most people in girl world. And I'm like, what the fuck does it matter what I look like? That's why I don't show myself. So you can't pick at my looks. But like, fuck you. And then this one turns her front facing camera on and is like, there was a strange woman in my hallway. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay.
What a weird fucking lie to tell.
Right? At least say it's like your aunt. My great aunt was visiting, and like somebody come get who grandmama is. It's like the fuck.
You were like, yo, if you're gonna be a liar, you need to be a better one.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm a shitty liar. That's why I don't lie. I'm really bad at it.
I know, yo, if you're gonna be a lie, you have to be a good one, and you have to have a good fucking memory.
Listen, I can barely remember what actually happened, let alone making up some fuck shit and trying to remember that.
Exactly.
And it's wrong.
Obviously, is a shit ass job if you're still begging for money on here. But like, I think this is all they have, and they are like a pack of like rabid animals that will like, try to, take out or like, whatever anybody that they feel is like, I don't know, like coming under their territory or doing it, whatever, which is like, the atmosphere.
All right, so if you see old Scotty over here, Belinda was monetizing her live stream while she was crying like, girl, nobody feels sorry for you. Okay. Hey, Scott. Yabba's was on too. Super chats are also on this stream that AK did. Here's Brain Rot Bunny over here. God forbid.
Yo, Yaba has always had a very weird, fucked up sense of entitlement and jealousy when anybody in the space is making money. It's so weird. It seems like she feels like anybody making money is taking money directly from her own pocket. Do you ever get that feeling with her? It's weird.
I never really noticed, but I will say the whole like my time slot thing is like, bitch, people can stream when they want. Most people know if they're going to talk about Chantal or not that are in the sphere of Gore World. If they stream at the same time as certain people, like Yaba, Sam, Gigi, Belinda, you're gonna draw those people, like I try to work around all of you guys.
But wait, isn't it weird for someone like Yaba, when she's one of the largest channels in the space, to be put out and feel threatened by such smaller channels? Like, it's a drop in the bucket in comparison. Why do you fucking care?
Well,
it's weird.
See, and I always wonder, like, is she secure in her YouTube income? Does she worry? Like, they all joke around about, Chantal Sugarfoot planning her memorial. No one's going to watch you without Chantal. What are you going to do? Go back to the beginning and rewatch everything and just be a retro react channel?
Yo, in the back of her mind, she has to know that this shit is fleeting. She has to know. Yeah.
And so is their alliance with FFG. I always say their alliance with FFG is a house of cards, and all it's going to take is one good fart to blow it down, and I will be watching when it happens. Because
do you know what I've never understood, though? I understand why Yaba feels the need to align with FFG, but I have never understood why FFG has been willing, because FFG doesn't need Yaba. So it's always been very confusing to me. Like, I don't understand her intention. Where do you think she's coming from? Just safety? Like another person that's not criticizing her?
Yeah, because, Yaba does have a large channel. If she goes to war with Yaba, they also very much share an audience at this point. It would impact both of their channels financially, because we can see, like, all of the alliances and, you can't be in this chat and over there. Like, hi, do we remember when Capone got unmodded and escorted from the community for being in the Bogatas chat?
From who? From who?
Sam.
Oh no, I don't
Sam
remember
was like,
that.
Capone boxer. I have reports that you were seen in the bodega's chat, pulled her wrench, escorted her out, and Capone to this day, well, I hope not anymore, gets fucked with in chats. The mods time her out and block her. And I'm proud to say, I think I might be one of the only people that never blocked her in my chat and didn't allow my mods to fuck with her.
I had Capone blocked for a while and I was giving her a hard time, but I eventually unblocked her. I don't even remember why I blocked her in the first place.
But the thing is like the policing of chats, the war lines of like, if you watch this person and that person and you mod for them or you're in your chat, you can't be over here and do this and do that. And I agree, the bodega is its own animal.
But wait, how funny! Wait! How funny is it though that now Bodega and Sam are best fucking friends?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They fucking everyone exiled Capone, and she got shit on for months after, and now they're besties and they're all wrenched over there. This is like, that's why I stuck to my guns. And a few people really tried convincing me that I needed to block Capone. And I was like, as long as she comes in and she's cool, I don't care. And I even told you once, didn't I, in one of my streams, Capone, I was like, whatever, I'm side-eyeing you, but like, we're cool. You know?
Isn't it funny though, Capone? Now you're in my chat and they are best fucking friends. Nothing means anything at the end of the fucking day, obviously. Nothing matters. Fucking ridiculous.
People, and this is why I'm at the point, I'm friends with who I'm friends with. I'm friendly with who I'm friends with because there's a difference in that. I go into chats where I want to go, say what I want to say. And if people don't like it, I don't fucking care anymore because last time I checked, I'm an adult and none of these bitches are paying my fucking bills. It's the fucking internet. Get over it.
Yeah, in my opinion, go in whoever's chat you want to. It's about what you support. Be in whoever's chat you want to, but don't be over there supporting lies and repeating fucking defamatory bullshit. But watch whoever you fucking want. But be morally
there's a lot of people I
consistent.
watch. I'll disagree with stuff, or I'm like, well, you're not seeing the hypocrisy in what you just said there, or that information is wrong, or I just don't agree. I'm also not going to scream it in the chat, you know, and it doesn't mean I don't like that particular person or I'm not going to watch them. Again, nuance. There's levels to this shit. I am so tired of everything is like all this or all that. And I'm always saying everyone has shit on their hands at this point.
Exactly.
It's just, have you tried to wash it off? Have you kept it off since? Is the stink still on it? Are you getting shit on your hands behind the scenes and then acting all moral high horse and innocent publicly? Like, what's the deal?
And Belinda, yes, it is Raven, and we are actually reacting to you right now.
Yay! Yeah, Belinda's the only one I fucks with anymore. I love Belinda.
Dude, we're reacting to your stream right now.
Yeah, it is. Hey. All right.
Belinda's grandchildren don't fall prey to a piece of shit. Well, they have fallen prey to a piece of shit. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers have blasted my grandkids, my dead son, my children, all over the fucking internet.
Ugh.
Okay? So there you go, brain rot bun fuck. The kids are off limits, though. Right. I've been dealing with this shit.
Kids are off limits unless they're Belinda's. Unless there's somebody that we hate. Then kids are fucking, it's a free-for-all. Fucking disgusting. And Belinda, since you're here, I've just got to say, the things that we just heard you share, I was not aware of. I am so fucking sorry that these pieces of shit have been tweeting what they've been tweeting at you for so. That is fucking cruel and evil. And nothing on the internet deserves that. And how fucking dare AK say what she's saying when she has been a party to evil shit like that? This shit is fucking ridiculous. Fucking unbelievable.
Self-awareness has left the chat.
For real.
And Yaba and Sam support this, though.
here for a world, whatever. And it's like they're not even in it. Like they're like literally like friends with Chantal. Like why don't they just stay the fuck over there and do their shit and like let people live over here? But they can't.
Well, that's the weird thing is like every single time I hear one of them talk, they always bring up Chantal as if like Chantal is this big.
I think a lot of if Belinda's grandkids were to encounter a karate Jesse, I doubt we'd be hearing about it. Yeah, and if he ended up, I guarantee you, if he ended up, you know, DOA, the obituary wouldn't have the victim's name beside of it, and also the nickname that he gave the victim. Oh my God!
I don't know.
If the shoe was on the other foot, Sam and Yaba would not stop. They would be going in depth. They would be reaching into every fucking angle they could. It would be a fucking free-for-all.
Outside of this situation, what do you think the response would have been if Nags would have driven from Connorsville to New Albany and been like, I'm just here for the court hearing? If he would have done to Sam and Yaba what they did to him in DC, I don't care who you guys like, don't like, whatever. It's a matter of fucking principle.
Exactly.
They would be ringing into the abyss and bitching about it for years. So this, like, it's okay that Sam did that. I was still kind of hanging around when that guy went into the store, and I was like, this isn't okay. And I was like one of the only ones at the time, I can't remember if you talked about it or not, that was like, what the fuck? And I went back and I watched it because I was like, I criticized it after it happened. And then after the fallout with Belinda, I went back and rewatched it because I'm like, did they ask him or did he offer to go? And I think we decided it was a little bit of both. But
it was creepy either way. It's crossing such a fucking line. What's the point? Like, what is what's the intention at the end of the day? Just to be a creepy fucking weirdo?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Well, did you hear that pirate clip?
Yes, dude, disgusting.
Her tone, not only what she says in saying that, it was her tone. Oh, her granddaddy.
Yeah, dude, that shows us exactly how Sam
would have known
about child sex predation, about victims in general. That tells us everything we need to know.
I did not know these things. And if I would have, I would not have stuck around. I was ignorant to these things.
Yeah, most people are, dude. Do you think that all of Yaba's 30,000 viewers that watch her streams know of all of these facts? They definitely don't.
And I think, like I said, the large majority of them doesn't want to know because they're just there to watch Yaba talk about Chantal. And like I did, I dipped out anytime drama popped up or Yaba got herself into controversy. I purposely dipped out. I stayed quiet on Twitter because I'm like, I just want to watch her make fun of Chantal. I don't want any part of this shit.
Yikes. That's the danger in it, though, you know?
Yeah, I see that now. But things also 2-3 years ago were not this fucked up like they are now, man.
Yeah,
like,
I agree. Things were not this severe.
They were blurred. They were blurred, they were crossed, and now they're just completely obliterated.
Yo, do you know I credit FFG?
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Ooh, I said that. Oh, same brains out.
She has absolutely changed things for the worse when she stepped into this community.
She got mad at me for saying that. She got mad at me for saying that because I know when she was watching me, like you could tell because she'd be real mad. And that's what I said. I'm like, she crossed it, she blurred it, she obliterated it. I'm like, I blame FFG. She got mad at me for it.
No, but it's a fact. To me, it's not even an opinion at this point. It's a fucking fact. She lowered the bar to such a fucking degree.
Yeah. Yep.
And things have only been getting worse ever since.
Apocalypse. It'd be like 50 million parts long because there's so much to cover. Oh my God.
What do you mean?
Apocalypse Punch. God, I found like Chantal says I really want Netflix to make a documentary on this community.
The Creakin says, I was there for that stream with the guy and I was cheering in chat. But after I felt so disgusted with myself for supporting it, I wish I knew sooner because I would have left sooner. Raised the bar on hate. I say lowered the bar on hate. Yeah. Is it lower or raised? I'm not sure. All I know is she made shit worse, like really fucking bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yo, I have to go. I didn't realize how late it was.
Yeah, okay.
But yo, thank you so much for coming on. It was nice to stream with you. It was nice to meet you also.
Same. Just, well, I'm happy to come up.
I'm gonna subscribe to your channel now.
Yay. Yeah, I'm a shitty streamer, but I have morals.
No, I'm glad to hear it. And listen, I'm also happy to hear that you're somebody who will be willing to call me out when you feel I need to be. I love that shit. So I appreciate you, and I'm so glad you came on tonight. Thank you.
Yeah. Capone, it is 10:13 my time. I am going to be up at 7 a.m. with this puppy. It's like I usually go to bed at 10:30.
It's 1:15 a.m. here in my time.
Yeah, go to bed. Well, thank you, everybody, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Raven, for coming on. And thanks, everybody, for always supporting. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow night. All right, guys. Good night, everybody.